Hey everybody, how you doing? Street stocks at Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile. A 1 mile track with 24-degree banking in the corners and 9 degrees on both the straights. This is a Talladega type track for this car, flat out, foot to the floor, all the way around.
Nice smooth night tonight. Really don't need anything too exceptional. Just a nice smooth pit stop, good smooth driving, and some great spots from up above. I think we're going to have a good night tonight. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be on the outside. The road is closed. They could be lining up behind.
I'm in the car number 7, and I'm starting in 4th position. This is my second race here in the street stocks at Dover. I just bought Dover as a track, so this is my second appearance at Dover, period. The first race I started 3rd and finished 2nd, but it was kind of a wreck fest too. So I decided to come back and see if I can improve my position by 1. I also wanted to gain a little more experience on this track since I had just purchased it.
Let's slide back in that seat real quick. Give those belts a real quick tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get ready to roll here. All right, boss, get a good start.
Okay, here we go. 2nd gear, 3rd gear, real quick. 4th gear, up to full speed. At Dover here, you're flat foot, flat to the floor all the way around and get down to that white apron line as close as you can. I come up a little high here. There is no fear of spinning out here if you're smooth on the steering wheel input. Number 2 gets the leaders, get right down there. They kind of kiss that apron a little bit. I'm up just about a half a car length, car width. You can pitch it right down on that apron line. In fact, you really want to have that white line intersect the hood crease to the fender. Well, I cleared the 4th place car in 3rd. Car 15 and car 2 in 1st and 2nd. I'm about a car length behind. 4th place is about 2 behind me.
27.16.
Kind of wiggling and dancing around. About 140 miles an hour down the straights. This track runs a lot like Talladega, if you will. Well, I've tucked right up on the 2. I kind of wash out a little high. Then I wash out really, really big. I thought, oh no, but the 5 car is too far behind to do anything. The 8's making a move on him for 4th.
27.334. You're going to be caution.
And caution.
Closed. Going to be behind 2.
In practice, I determined that you can run the lower middle lane, if you will, and still get into the corners without scrubbing off too much speed. That prevents people from diving underneath you.
To the easy side on the start. A couple of these guys might try a power move down there into 1.
All right, in 3rd position on the inside line behind the leader, 15. Like I said, I did a lot of experimentation here in practice. I ran 35 laps time trial, and the tires do fall off, but they're not that bad. 35 laps here today. We will not be pitting at all. So far with my limited experience here at this track, I rather like it. The thing is everybody is so tightly matched because you're flat open, wide open the whole time. No braking, no off the accelerator, you know, to allow that skill set to come into play. Tucked right up on the 15th, see if I can get a good restart here. Clear the 2 maybe, take 2nd. Not a bad restart. I get just underneath the 2 in 2nd place, but he's going to power out on the outside. I decide to blip the throttle and tuck in behind him. Several car lengths to the 4th place car behind me. You can get away from the cars on the restart, but I think the draft is in play here on street stock, so I'm not very sure about that. They have a tendency to catch up to you real quick, just as I'm going to do here with the 2nd place car. I will catch up to him. He kind of looks on the outside. 15 takes it right down to that line. So do I. The 15 washes up, but I'm not close enough to do anything. You've got to be right there in order to make a pass. Doing that middle line, coming in, and then take her down to the corner. Man, I wash out again. I'm a little bit nervous here. I want to have a good race. Not too bad. I finished the corner, not too bad out of 4. All right, 1 through 4, and then even 5, we're kind of closing in on each other. Take it right down to that apron line. I'm going to stick right in this middle lane the whole race down the straightaways. Ooh, the 2 washes up. He gets a little squirrely. I have to back off. I do tap him just a little bit. But can I take him on the inside? Nope, I'm going to tuck right back in behind him. 5 is all over me because I had to check out. All right, everybody going in the right direction. Working lap 11. Down the backstretch. The 2 goes high again. The 15 is running that middle lane like I am. I'm going to try to dive in here on 3, in turn 3 on the 2. Ooh, I'm just not, I'm getting it. Good run off the bottom side. You know what? Let's go 3 wide. The 15 is just screaming, going, what's going on? I dive it in. I wash up a little bit, but 15 backs out. I maintain it. The 2 is right outside my door. We're door handle to door handle, screaming down the backstretch. It's a fight for the lead. 5 is diving back and forth, not sure which way to go. I get it into 3. I get right on that apron line. That was a good corner. Coming out of 4. I clear the 2 up on the high side, and I am going to take the lead. Let's go look at that again. You know what time it is. Crank that knob to 11. Wow, that was a gutsy move, but it came. I had to take it. The opportunity was there. Only 1 car allowed us not to end up in a mess in turn 1, and that was the car 15, the leader, who backed out. You know, I've been in that position several times. This time I was the one that was forcing the car to back out because I got the nose underneath. All right, leading the field. Wow. And I pull away just a little bit on the 5 car there. He goes up high, might have brushed the wall there.
7.563. I think we're under caution here.
And caution.
The road is closed. You're behind the 18. Line up behind the
That just goes to show you how much of a momentum track this is once I got past the leader and got out into clean air there and held it down on the apron, I was able to clear the field just by a few car lengths, the second place car. But like I said, after they get their poop in a group, they can get back up on you in a hurry due to the draft, I believe. And you make one minor mistake here, blip the throttle or feather it, and they're right on you like stink on shit.
We're on 1 to go. 1 minute 22.107. You're gonna be on the inside.
Okay, gonna bring the field down. I'm in the lead. This will be my first ever bringing the field down for a restart here at Dover. On the last pace lap, I've got a mark picked out on the wall where I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a little bit later than the initial start and restart when the 15 car was bringing the field down. You know my strategy, kind of keep them thinking. So I'm going to go just a little later than what they're anticipating this time, see if I can't catch them off guard. Got the 5 car on my outside. This is his first restart that high up. I'm looking at the black. I'm looking at the black sign on the outside wall. See it? Right about there I go.
Green flag.
I get a decent launch, pull away by a couple car lengths. Bring it right down to that apron line coming out at 2. Down the backstretch, I'm going to come up a little bit high to help me with that entry into 3, since nobody's pressing me. But I kind of wash up a little bit. I don't tuck it right down on that line. I finish out in the corners pretty nice. The corners take forever here at this track. You're in a corner a long, long time compared to a lot of these short tracks, of course. Well, they're starting to pack back up, catching me. Got the 19 on the inside, looking at the 5. 5's blinking in and out. Looks like the 19 is going to take the position, and I think he's going to bring the 2 with him. There, I'm right down on that line pretty good. Come out down the front stretch, that middle lane.
27, 24, 4, 8.
I got it in too hard. I'm watching the rearview mirror way too much. I'm not getting the great lines, but so far I'm holding them off. Caution again. This is what, the 3rd?
Try to help it if we do get another restart. The road is closed. Lining up behind the pace car.
If you watch right there, see where that hood crease meets the fender on that apron line. That's where you really want to bring it around. You can even kiss the apron just a little bit, but too much and you're coming around. Okay, we're going to stack them up and do it again. Looks like I'll have the 19 outside for the first time.
Boston, we on 1 to go. 1 minute 22.227. You should be starting on the inside.
Going to be 10 to go when we take the restart. I'm feeling pretty good here. The car feels good. You can just, hammer it all the way around. Easy inputs on the steering and you're not going to spin out. I'm going to go just a little quicker, a couple car lengths before I went on the restart last time on the launch. Going to keep them guessing. Going to go a little bit sooner than I did before. Pace car is going to jump off here. Going to watch for that black sign up on the wall. There's Dover 4. There's the black sign, and I go. I clear the 19. The 5 is going to look in on inside the 19. So is the 2, possibly the 16. 19 is hung out to dry. I get a 4 or 5 car length launch again. Well, that's pretty cool. I hadn't seen that from the other cars, so maybe I've got just a little bit of something for them. They're fanning out 3 and 4 wide down the backstretch there.
Yellow's out.
And another caution.
Can you see the pit sign now?
Oh my God.
The Twitter's still difficult.
But
the road's closed. Lining up behind the pace car.
the way I'm feeling right now, we can have as many restarts as we can finish off the whole damn race, restart after restart after restart. I'm getting very good launches. That's working into my favor.
All right, Earl, buddy. This restart's going to be important, as you guys know, so we got to make sure we're on our games here. On 1 minute 22.216. You'll be lining up on the inside.
Okay, this could very well be the last restart. When we take the flag, there'll be 5 to go. If we can get off at least one green flag lap, as there are no green-white checkers here in the street stocks, one green flag lap, then the caution would come out and I would win the race. And I'm telling you, I'm sitting here in the car thinking, I don't think we're going to get 5 laps off. I really don't. So this is just, I get good launches, a good restart, and I think this race is mine. I just got to play it cool here, crack off some good laps, and if we go all 5, I think I've got them. I really do. I think the longest green flag run we had was about 8 laps, and that's when I made that 3 wide pass on the inside for the lead. So you'll notice here, the 5 is going to do this little double throttle thing and try to, there, okay. He went, he backed off, he went, and then I went. He tried to draw me off, but I didn't fall for it.
8.986, 5 to go.
5 to go. Just a little off that apron line, but I've got a couple car lengths. All my launches have been fantastic. Down the middle, the backstretch. Just a little off that. I wash up and I'm thinking, oh no, no, but I kept my foot into it. 5 is too far back, can't do anything. Let's see if I can put together 4 or 8 really good corners here. He's about a car length behind me. There it is. There you see that crease there, the fender and the hood right on that line. That's perfect right there. Down the backstretch, middle to lower lanes. They're dicing and playing around behind me. Let's see if I can do this one more time. Hot damn, I get a really good corner there. I touched the apron, that's okay. These corners take forever. They're dicing and mixing it up. 16 is just all over the place. Number 5 wants this win bad. The 2 car would love to be up front too, but I think he's too far back. Coming down the backstretch. Ooh, somebody hits the apron there. The 5 looking in, looking out. 16 looking in, looking out, looking in. Hits the apron, comes up, touches the 5, sends the 5 around. The 2 clears the mess. We're coming down the front stretch, and it's a caution. Next time around will be 2 to go. I have won this race. Wow. I tell you, the move of the race is that 3 wide battle down the front stretch there. Taking the 15, going into turn 1, and again, him backing out's the only reason this happened here today. Thank you very much for playing smart. You know, I just got underneath him, and the 2 at the same time decided to try the outside. I don't think the outside was going to work without the 15 backing off, and if I hadn't have been there, the 15 would not have backed off. But anyway, you know, Dover does the 5 still upside down. Dover does allow itself multi-groove racing, but really the preferred track is inside, and as you can see there, you can stick right in the lower middle lane, and with good steering wheel inputs, you can make the corners, and that protects that inside. 1 to go. And there's the checkers. Wow, the number 7 car starting in the 4th position. Ballsy move down the front stretch. And I'm going to get the win. Holy smokes.
Everybody, you whipped them today, man. That was fantastic.
That was fantastic. A little unexpected, to be honest with you. I wanted to win, but I just didn't think here at Dover, the way it works, that, you know, it was going to happen, but the opportunity presented itself when I got hooked up on the bottom there and passed the 15 for the lead and held off the 2. Wow. All right, time to go visit the pit crew. Well, this is my 2nd win in car number 7, and drum roll please, This is my 20th Asphalt Series win. The 6th in the street stock and 20 overall. Now, 2 of those wins were non-point wins in week 13, but a win's a win. So as far as points wins, I'm at 18 right now. So I've kind of got 2 sets of stats going there. But anyway, wow, you know, that move, that was ballsy for me. I'm usually pretty conservative, but it presented itself, and I had to take the opportunity. I just got a good run off that turn 4 and had to go for it. I wish we could visit victory lane here, iRacing. Why don't you open some of them up? Well, I led 24 of the 35 laps, the lap leader for the race. There were 5 cautions. Half of the race was under caution laps. All right, guys, thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.